Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I'm the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and hopefully you're already a subscriber. And I'll tell you why, because this question that you're asking is, what do I do? My wife is making me choose between her and my family. So by the time your marriage has reached a point where you're giving each other ultimatums, or you have so much charge with a particular topic, this is a sure sign of the fact that your marriage has already slid so far down from when you asked your wife to marry you that what you should be asking at this point is, how do I resurrect the love and happiness that I once wanted for my marriage? And I'm so discouraged now that I'm not even sure if that's a valid desire. So first of all, it is a valid desire. You got married in order to be happy. You courted, you dated, you got to know who she is. She got to know who you are. So you weren't getting, we're our kids, we don't know what we're going to get. But when we're choosing our wife, we know exactly what we're going to get. And what happens? Well, what happens is we are on our best behavior, she's on her best behavior, and then things start deteriorating to no fault of either of you, because neither of you were educated about marriage. Let's be honest. Where do we get most of our marital education? Is from sitcoms on TV. She gets a lot of her advice from magazine articles or YouTube stuff or Facebook, and most of it is wrong because most of it is put together. Even the stuff on TV, it's sexually oriented, it's shallow, and there's a lot of Western psychology thrown in when we're talking about boundaries and stuff like that. So I'll tell you right now, there's really not much you can do except put off this discussion. Don't give a hard no, don't give a hard yes. Say, I need time to think about it. Instead of thinking about it, start reading one of my books. More importantly, more beneficial for you would be to get the course for men that we have, so you can really understand the dynamic of what marriage is supposed to be. Why did you get married? You got married to be happy. Did you ever imagine in your wildest expectations that this would happen? That you would get to the point of where your wife is giving you an ultimatum? Oh my God, that's terrible. You can't go to her and say, this is terrible, you can't do this. And because she's doing it. Now why? Because in her mind, it's a necessity. She's not an a-hole. She's not coming up with this just to mess with you. She's got her reasons. And you also should stay in touch with your family, obviously. So you have your reasons for not going along with it. You've reached a standoff. And you don't need those in your marriage. That doesn't feed into what a positive marriage is supposed to be. A positive marriage, it's like you buy a car. You have an expectation of that car. Yeah, on the most basic level, it's supposed to be transportation. But it's supposed to be comfortable transportation. It's supposed to start in the morning. Has these attributes. That's what a car has, particular attributes that you expect. And if it's not delivering, then you get the car fixed. Well, marriage is the same thing. It has attributes. Guess what the number 2 and number 1 attribute are? Love and happiness. That's it. It's not delivering. You got to fix the marriage. Well, what if she's not into it? Well, guess what? The Marriage Foundation, which is what we are here, has focused on individually helping marriages. In other words, one of you comes to us, you get the course for men or you get the course for women, and you get to change everything. And it really works. We've only been doing this for over 20 years. So that was sarcasm. So it works, and it's what you really need. You probably are wondering, or you're probably thinking, who is this guy? Simple question. I just want to know what to do. You know what? I'm not messing with people. I don't tell people, well, yeah, here's what you do, because none of that will work. Your problem is that your marriage is not functioning as it is supposed to function, or this question would never, ever come up. That's it. So you could be mad at me, you could leave a comment, you could leave a dislike, or you could say, well, maybe he's right, I'm going to look further, I'm going to see about this, maybe I should take a look at his course for men. And I'm telling you now, I've been doing this for a very long time. And before this, I used to be a divorce mediator. And we're super successful with helping marriages. And I never snow anybody. I never tell them something that they don't need to make a buck. Our courses are really affordable, and we got so much free stuff. But in this case, you got to know the truth, and that's the truth. Also, the truth is I'm Paul Friedman, and I founded the Marriage Foundation, and hopefully you will take this to heart. God bless you, and take care.